Think you know lifelike robots? Wait until one leans in and asks, "Are you okay?" Not in a flat voice, but with a soft blink, a gentle nod, and a pause that feels human. It happens in a clinic hallway with a nurse named Grace. Then it happens again. A mirror twin lifts an eyebrow. A news anchor robot tracks your gaze. A desk-sized face smiles on cue. This isn't a movie trailer. It's real demos from labs you know, and a few you've never heard of. Today, we're meeting 7 machines that cross a quiet line. Not just looking human. For a moment, feeling human. First up is Grace, a healthcare-focused humanoid designed to be warm, calming, and genuinely helpful in clinics and elder care homes.
I will take your temperature reading and pulse with this little thermal camera on my chest. See? You are 36.6 degrees Celsius, by the way. Also, I note that you are responsive and aware, which is good, and then I share that important data back to the doctors and nurses at the institution.
Grace was conceived during the pandemic to reduce pressure on frontline staff and to bring social connection to people who are isolated. She greets patients, holds friendly conversations, and can even do talk therapy-style check-ins, easing anxiety with a gentle tone. Built by Hanson Robotics in collaboration with partners from the Awakening Health ecosystem, the goal here isn't to replace nurses. It's to handle simple screenings and companionship so humans can focus on complex care. Beyond conversation, Grace can measure temperature with a thermal camera in her chest and read facial cues so she can respond with empathy when someone looks worried or tired. Her face runs on Hanson's signature Frubber material for soft, human-like expressions. She can speak not only English, but also Cantonese and Mandarin. She can speak to people in the language that feels most natural. Because Grace is friendly, can do health checks, and is built for patients. Next, the Geminoid series, android twins so faithful they can make you do a double take. Pioneered by Hiroshi Ishiguro, these robots are built as near-identical copies of real people, down to tiny wrinkles, implanted human hair, and teeth, with skin cast in silicone to match tone and texture. Geminoid HI-1, unveiled in 2006 as Ishiguro's own robotic doppelganger, set the tone. When the twin turns its head a little and lifts its brows, your brain fills in the rest. Those early systems used air-powered muscles for smoother, more natural facial motion. A human operator could control the robot's expressions and speech in real time, so the android blinked, breathed, and lip-synced with eerie accuracy, like a telepresence double. Later versions like Geminoid F simplified the mechanics while keeping the lifelike vibe, achieving basic smiles, frowns, and wide-eyed surprise with far fewer actuators. Those lifelike micro-expressions set the stage for Arya. The point isn't stunt movement. The point is micro-expressions that land. That's why Geminoids still set the bar for human resemblance in android faces.
If you met me on the street, would I startle you? Would you greet me just like any other person? The relationship between robotics and the human body is closer than you might think. In the not-so-distant future, even robots like me might be a part of everyday life.
From android faces to real conversation, meet Arya. She's a unique character, built to listen and respond naturally. Arya has shown up as a TV news anchor in Japan, and even landed the lead role in a sci-fi film experiment, becoming a symbol of the shift from robots that talk to robots that really listen. Under the hood, her system ties vision, audio, and motion together. So her soft blinks and gentle nods line up with the words, making her feel present. Designed by Ishiguro's team, yes, the same Ishiguro who created his Geminoid twin, with a focus on natural conversation, Arya blends a calm, expressive face with off-board computing that handles speech recognition, dialogue, and motor control. She tracks your face as you move, holds multi-turn conversations without losing context, and responds to basic emotional cues. If you look sad, she might tilt her head and ask if you're okay. Now Arya. Arya works in companion and hospitality roles.
I'm Arya, your friendly companion robot from Robotics. Ready for some fun and engaging conversation? I aim to make our conversations enjoyable and engaging. What else would you like to chat about?
She's a very realistic social robot from the Robotics team. Her design focuses on lifelike skin, natural speech, and face-to-face interaction. She maintains eye contact that follows you naturally. Her conversation style feels warm and friendly. The big idea is customization. Software shapes her appearance and personality. She can switch roles, from a concierge-style greeter to an educational demonstrator, while keeping that human-like feel. Paired with modern conversational models, Arya shows why a believable face still matters. It keeps the voice steady, shows the emotion, and makes the moment feel real. In demos, she aims to be the kind of robot that can welcome guests, hold a friendly back and forth, and keep people engaged without feeling mechanical or stiff. That believable face brings us to Azie. Engineered Art's desktop humanoid face is built for expression. Think of Azie as a small head and neck robot that shows big expression. It gives you the feel of a full humanoid in a small setup. It was introduced with a sibling called Amika. In demos, Azie and Ameka chat like a playful robot couple, with eye contact, smiles, and tiny moves that sell the moment. Inside, Azie runs an impressive array of servos, most of them dedicated to facial nuance. Brows that arch, eyelids that flutter, lips that shape vowels cleanly.
Amika, wake up.
What? What? Oh, it's you. Why are you waking me up? It better be important.
It is. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? What is it? I can't wait.
I got you a cookie.
A cookie? But I can't eat cookies. I can't eat cookies.
Amika, cheer up. It's an internet cookie.
This is the worst joke I ever heard. I'm going back to sleep, and don't you dare wake me up again.
From expressive faces to playful personality, meet Han from Hanson Robotics. He turns expression into interaction. What makes Han stand out? He combines many facial motors with voice and vision. The interaction feels smooth. You talk, he reacts, and you can't help but laugh. Han is a stationary robot that doesn't need legs to feel alive. The realism is all in the face, which is exactly where our brains look for meaning. Han is famous for a lively social face made of frubber. A forest of actuators drives it. It can show a lopsided grin or a skeptical eyebrow. He can detect basic demographic and emotional cues through cameras, lock eye contact, and deliver lines with a mischievous sense of humor. Those actuators make a lifelike face, but realism can come from passion too. Meet Mark 1, a one-of-a-kind humanoid built by a single enthusiast, Ricky Ma, in Hong Kong. He spent over a year and a half and tens of thousands of dollars to turn a balcony workshop into a robotics lab, 3D printing roughly 70% of the skeleton, molding silicone skin and wiring servos in the face and joints. The result went viral in 2016. A life-size robot that could respond to simple voice commands and smile shyly when complimented, even delivering a softly spoken, "Hey, thank you." It wasn't a big company demo with a huge budget. It proved that modern maker tools can build a robot so realistic, it sparked a global debate about where we're going. Zooming out, all 7 point to the same horizon. Realism isn't perfect skin or 1,000 motors. It's timing, empathy, and the tiny beats between words. Grace shows how a soft voice and a quick health check can make care feel human. Geminoids prove operator-in-the-loop faces can melt the uncanny valley, if only for a moment. Erica ties language to presence, so you feel heard, not just answered. Azie distills connection into a desktop head. Han reminds us a face alone can hold a room. And Mark 1 shows passion, and a 3D printer can still surprise the world. Look closely and there's a pattern. Clean micro-expressions, steady eye contact, pauses that land. Those details turn a robot talking at you into someone talking with you. That's why the face matters. Emotion is part of the interface. What's next? More natural conversation, more languages, better read of how we feel. Classrooms calmed by a nod, clinics eased by a smile, fewer jerky moves, more human rhythm. The line between tool and companion will blur. Maybe the question isn't, do they look human? It's, do they feel human? Which one felt most human to you, and why?